Shri Gurucharitra Chapter 52. Shri Gurudev Datta Parabrahmane Namaha. Four disciples blessed with prasad. The residents of Gangapur were thoroughly distressed to learn about the news of Shri Guruji's departure for Sri Shaila on pilgrimage. All the devotees, including women, aged and young ones, frantically flocked towards Guru Mutt and requested Shri Guruji repeatedly thus: O the companion of orphans, why are you leaving for Sri Shaila, abandoning us? When shall we have your vision again? Without you, we shall become orphans now in our life's journey. To whom shall we adore henceforth? We were sailing through this miserable ocean of transmigration with the help of a boat called the Lotus Feet of Guru. Now, who shall come to our rescue to cross over this mundane ocean? With whose support shall we lead our life henceforth? Due to your divine presence, this village Gangapur had turned into Vaikuntha, the abode of Lord Vishnu. With your departure, Gangapur will be like a temple without a deity. Gangapur is bound to be surrounded by darkness in future. Dear Guruji, we cannot bear your separation and forget you so easily. How can we return the debt which we owe to you? This way, the devotees prayed to Shri Guruji by shedding tears continuously. All were seen crying profusely. Shri Guruji just smiled at them and said, O my devotees, my departure from Gangapur is just a pretext from worldly point of view. Do not be under the false notion that separation between us is a reality. I am a habitué of Gangapur. I shall stay here day and night as usual. I shall continue to perform my bathing and religious rituals in Sangam and be present here in this mud invisibly. The heart of devotees is my abode. You, my devotees, shall be perceiving my presence verily quite often. By hearing my glory, many irreligious, undevoted, and degraded people are likely to visit me in large number for accomplishment of their selfish motives in the near future. Not to give any chance for them to cause any harm to you and the religion, I have come to this conclusion. I am all powerful, all pervasive. Those devotees who are guiltless and have sacrificial sentiments undoubtedly shall have my vision. As I am in the form of soul, I shall never be separated from you, devotees. I am installing my padukas here, which in reality symbolize my presence. In Sangam, there is a peepal tree which is considered as Kalpavriksha that grants all desires. You shall get all your desires fulfilled by serving my padukas and the peepal tree at Sangam. By taking a dip in Sangam and worshipping the peepal tree, you will succeed in fulfilling all your desires. You shall worship my padukas and Vignahara Vigneshwar at Gangapur. You shall adore my padukas in mind and wave the lamps thrice a day, by which I would be pleased. You shall also have a dip in all the 8 tirthas and perform all the rituals in an orderly manner. Thus advising to his devotees, he left Gangapur with 4 of his devotees speedily. The rest of the devotees returned to Gangapur Mutt. They were stunned to have the vision of Sri Guruji in the Mutt as earlier. Surprised by this, those devotees once again wanted to have his vision, but Sri Guruji was not visible again. For the devotees of Sri Guruji, it was a wonderful moment. The disciples conversed amongst themselves this way: We have returned to this place only after Sri Guruji's departure to Sri Shaila. Sri Guruji, who is formless, is kindly disposed towards us and has appeared before us with form. He loves us a lot. There shall not be any exaggeration if we say that Sri Guruji himself is all-pervasive Sriman Narayan. In 1380 AD of Bahudhanya Samvatsar, when the star Guru was in the Leo Rashi, Uttarayan, Kumbha Sankraman, Shishir Ritu, Magh Bahul Pratipada, on an auspicious moment, Sri Guruji, getting immersed in supreme bliss, occupied the seat made of lath by those 4 disciples in the midst of river, with a view to console those depressed 4 disciples who were with him at the time of departure. Sri Guruji said, O my kinsmen, do not grieve any more by assuming that I am departing from amongst you. You shall always feel my presence in Gangapur itself. Now I am leaving for my ecstatic native, which is on the other side of the river bank, Kardalivana. When I reach the other side of the river bank, different types of flowers shall be seen floating on the water. You shall accept them as my prasad. If you worship those flowers reverentially, I assure you that God is certainly going to be pleased on you. Such of my devotees who recite my Charitra lovingly, eulogize devotedly, or enchant my name incessantly shall be dear to me. By the same way, those of my devotees who sing devotional songs in my presence through different tunes passionately and in a delighted mood shall become my dearest devotees. Myself, known as Shripati, shall permanently reside in the houses of those fortunate devotees affectionately who have practiced single pointed devotion towards me and serve me through determination, love, and drink the ambrosialized glory of mine. Those meritorious ones who recite the all auspicious celestial charitra of mine shall earn four kinds of supreme values effortlessly by my grace. Those devotees who recite my divine charitra without expecting any favors shall acquire rich eternal knowledge. Such of my devotees who trust me wholeheartedly and have due allegiance and immutable passions towards me, to them it becomes an instrument for self experience. One should, for his own benefaction, believe in my words and lead a happy life. Devotion sprouts where faith prevails. Thus saying, two disciples, Shri Guruji disappeared from there immediately. At the time when the anxious devotees were suffering from the pangs of separation due to the departure of Shri Guruji, some of the navigators happened to arrive there and spoke to them thus. Just a few moments back, we had seen Shri Guruji moving on the other side of the river bank. He instructed us to convey to you some of his thoughts. They run like this. As the evil influence of Kali has escalated, he has advised all of you to chant his name incessantly. Through the medium of devotional songs, everything shall be sanctified, and that he would grace his real devotees with his vision. He had also told us to tell you to lead a happy life. Within a few moments, the sanctified flowers sent by Shri Guruji were seen floating towards them. The disciples collected them happily and returned to Mutt with those flowers, remembering Shri Guruji throughout. Then Namadharaka wanted to know the names of disciples who collected those flowers. At that time, Siddha Yogi said thus, He Namadharaka, Shri Guruji had countless devotees at Gangapur. Prominent among them were Bala Saraswati, Krishna Saraswati, and Upendra Madhav Saraswati, who entered the life of ascetic order and left for pilgrimage. Those disciples who were leading householders' life were living happily and were contented by engaging themselves in the service of Shri Guruji in their respective places. At the parting moment, we four disciples, myself, Siddha Yogi, Sayadeva, poet Nandi, and poet Narhari, were with Shri Guruji. We were those four fortunate disciples who received the blessed flowers sent by Shri Guruji and got gratified in life. See, I am going to show that flower. So saying, he, while shedding tears of joy, took out that sanctified flower and showed to Namadharaka. Namadharaka, a staunch devotee of Shri Guruji, took that flower from Siddha Yogi and laid down on his head with heartfelt devotion. Namadharaka was sunk in the ocean of spiritual ecstasy, a state something which is beyond description. He earned Shri Guruji's blessings. He too was fortunate to have that blessed flower and had the satisfaction of achieving his life's mission. Here ends the 52nd chapter in the most auspicious Shri Gurucharitra. Shri Gurudev Datta. Shri Guru Dattatreya Arpanamastu.